Welcome everyone, this is Seth here, and this is episode 22 of our very dear walkthrough of The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt. Again, I welcome everyone, and this is going to be a short episode again, because I have only one day to prepare for my exam, and I've been working on that a lot. So a short episode, but an episode nonetheless. We are going to proceed on the main quest, and we are going to see Mr. Baron. That's right. He's a very important character on this part of the world. He kind of rules it. And he lives in this place, as you can see, which is quite something. And yeah, we're going to see what's up there. So let's get into it. We can see a bridge here, which is broken. Which is quite curious. Maybe they only wanted one bridge for the place. We'll check that one out. I'm gonna guess that there are going to be some guards there. And as in every episode, perhaps you guys are getting tired of this, but I have to point out that it's unbelievable. The graphics in this game, the atmosphere, the music, look at that. Look at that mud texture there, and the lights, and the lens effects, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So let's see whether they are going to let us go through. That castle really seems like a castle from one of my childhood tales. Yes, this is indeed very Central European. As I myself live in Central Europe too, and I think that Poland is part of Central Europe too, and not Eastern Europe. But correct me if I'm wrong. But whatever, it really fits the style, and as always, I'm thrown away. Guys?
You're pale as oaty shite.
Well, thank you. I'm just walking and enjoying the game, that's why I don't say anything. I'm just really blown away. I'm blown away, guys. Yeah, the daughter and the wife, isn't it? Yes.
What do I got to do to get me a sword like that?
Lots of training, boy. Alright, let's rob the people, as always.
Say what you will, but his lass was different. She'd bring nourishment anytime one of us fell ill. Long way out.
We've got some unique music here, and I like it a lot. True medieval village feel. At least it's how I would picture it. Career and Povis. Now that's a new book that we haven't read thus far. We will, of course. Or at least at the minimum I will show it to you. If I find it interesting, of course, I will read it out loud as well. This is the other bridge, as you can see. What are you doing? Why are you hurting the animals? Go away! Go away! What are you doing? Go away. That's right, run you little dipshit. You don't fucking hurt animals. Fucking sadist. I think one more house. Oh no, we were in there already. Alright.
Mum said if I'm good, she'll send me on the trail of treats.
Quite the work my man's got, eh? Not half bad. Bought him a bucket of peelings yesterday. Feast we have. He's not scared.
Making me a slingshot.
Oh, I'm sorry for extinguishing your light there. Steel plates, thank you. Fucking lights everywhere. Some leather, some crafting materials. They're always welcome, of course. Let's not forget to save.
What are you looking at? Mum said if I'm good, she'll
Merchant,
send me on the trail of
that's just what we need.
Spot of cider for you? Or a bit of dry curd? My ladder's not exactly bursting, but what I got's sure to please.
Like to take a look.
The richest realms in the north. There you go.
Farewell.
Maybe I will play some Gwent with this guy. Not in this episode, of course, because that takes very long. But I don't know if you guys saw it, but the developers put up a video like yesterday, or yeah, I think it was yesterday, explaining Gwent, and I don't know. You guys know that I don't really like to play it that much, but after that video I thought to myself, maybe I should give it another chance, so maybe I will do that, but not yet. Chat.
Witcher.
You're not an insignificant person, are you? We'll have to deal with that guy. At one point for sure. Why, you ask me? Well, because he's got a name. Common RPG rules. Now, how am I going to activate that? Well, I will not. Alright. Water, some more water. Water. Water is cool. That's a cool resource. I like that.
Our men were roiled. Wanted to chase him off. Sadly, that lot outnumbered him. They bound him, dragged him to the barn, and haven't the strength to talk about it.
Get out of here.
Ow! Terrible.
Get out of here. Wow, that was some cool crafting materials. Stemmelfort's dust. It's common, but don't recall seeing that before.
Ruffians to a man. Looters, horse and all.
A lot of houses here. I'm sorry, guys. It's going to be a looting episode. Maybe I cut it out. I don't know. But you know, it's part of the game. I don't dislike it by any means, I just can't really imagine. It must be very interesting to watch. Very good at crafting materials here, wow. Thank you, game. Thank you. Is this your wares? I'm gonna take a bit here and there, I'm sorry. Hello, this is the loot police, and again the fucking Facebook sounds. Of course, I fucking forgot to. It's unbelievable. I never get messages, but I really never get messages. But when I begin to record, Jesus Christ, a lot of rotting fish here. I must say, a lot of rotting fish. Some nice horses.
Our men were roiled. Wanted to chase him off. Sadly,
Yeah, I heard this
that
story
lot
before.
outnumbered him. They bound him, dragged him to the barn.
Sounds like that's very cool stuff. What's behind here? It's locked. Locked doors in this game are always very suspicious. Thank you, mister. I can't believe this. Sorry, guys. Oh, it goes to the outside. Alright.
Mum said if I'm good, she'll send me on the trail of treats.
Hop over here, Geralt, will you? Thank you.
Will you brew the bird up soup?
Don't
I'd
you
be
look at
afraid
me.
of poisoning myself.
Don't want to hear that drivel.
Okay, we are at the end of our looting session, ladies and gentlemen. Loot. Loot.
We shouldn't. We can't lose hope.
What are you talking about? It's locked. One more house. One more house. Diary of a fire swallower. That must be interesting. I'm getting very long here, but come on, it's... You can't just stop playing this game. Okay, I'm gonna read the books now, check them at least.
Will you go with me to the shrine? Don't want to...
Let's say. We've got Chronicles of Redania, we know that. Last Wish. We read this as well, Diary of a Fire Swallower. I visit Loch Marine, that's right, the summit of summits itself. We'd gone there, my troop mates and I, knowing there'd be a meeting of the mighty in the ruins. You see, whenever big shots gather to choose some particularly aggressively fat, there's a coin to be had for performing men like us. Tired jaws need to relax with some laughing and indulging in other sorts of simple delights. I learned this as a lad from my old man, who dragged me around to juggle outside courts and conventions all over the continent. And so now, plying my own trade as a fire swallower, I told the lads up soon as I caught word of what was brewing in Loch Marine, and we turned our wagons that way at once. I'm not much one for politics, but I couldn't help but listen to some of it this time. You see, we Temerians had just lost our king, and our future was to be decided at the very summit. This John Natalis representing our side of the matter, Radovid was there too, a young pup then, though emanating strength like a grey-haired alpha wolf. It seemed this wolf was licking his chops over Temeria like it was a ripe bit of carrion. The rest was dull, a lot of talk about the uprising in Adrian, and its leader, Saskia, who they called the Virgin, though I never got the chance to check personally whether that was accurate. The Nilfgaardians had a delegate, some Shillard fellow, and mages were there, talking about restoring the Conclave and Supreme Council of Sorcerers. You know, this is actually events from the second book, by the way. I think. And the Virgin leader girl, yes, this... I can recall stuff. I didn't listen to much of that. My eyes were glued to the unusually large number of armed troops present at these peaceful talks. Steel-plated grunts clenched pointy weapons and paced the ruins courtyards everywhere you looked. Red had even brought the nightly order of the Flaming Rose, those arrogant pricks ready to bash anyone who doesn't think the same as them. Though the coin was coming in amply, we didn't wait around to see how things would develop, just loaded our stuff onto our wagon and left at a trot. As we mounted the pass, we looked back to see pillars of smoke, black as pitch, rising above Lochmarine. Yep. Interesting little read right there. Alright, we've checked this forefront here. I think now we are getting somewhat more inside. Bang. That door opening skill though. That's something, isn't it? One more house. Loot. Bear fat. 5th essence. Sounds cool. Lots of good loot in these villages. The wind is howling, of course, but otherwise it's a sunny day. Nice little clouds on the sky as well.
Halt! Who goes there?
It's me.
Baron home?
Depends who's asking.
A witcher. Want to talk to him.
Yeah. And I want to plough the lovely Queen Cyril.
Seen this man before. In at the crossroads. You was there not so long ago. Thought you were supposed to go your separate way. Nice and all.
It led me here. Gotta talk to the Baron.
Oh, aye? What about?
Something important. His ears only.
Fine. Lodrin, let him in. If he makes any trouble, well, we outnumber him.
We'll see about that.
Open the gate. Sergeant! Ardle! Witcher, to see the Baron. Don't want no disturbances. That clear?
What do you
Of course.
This witchman, freak of nature.
think? Guard called you a sergeant. You a Temerian soldier?
Not your concern, mate.
Deserter.
Temerian army don't exist no more.
So what are you all doing here?
Looking at the
Add
number of
insurance
soldiers.
after the black ones thrashed us. Let it lie and try to lead normal lives. Or continue to resist, join the guerrillas and fight for our beloved Temeria till death do us part. We chose the former.
And the Baron your commander?
Yeah. Commander.
I'll tell you where the loot's at. Your mate split the loot between them long ago. At least that's what I would have done. And you, shut it now. Save your strength. Die with some dignity.
If it weren't for our Geralt, then we were the wild.
Emphysema. Now those were balls. Attended a few, me and my Annie. Oh, how we danced, how we twirled.
Ooh!
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hey!
Enough. I don't care how you do it, but the deliveries must be weekly.
Won't you stay for tea?
No. Besides, you've another guest.
Hi there.
Look at that. Didn't even stay for tea.
Disgrace.
In spite of all that blabbering about how cultured the nation is.
Think we'll be better off if we get into the chatting manner of the Baron.
Rumors rarely find confirmation in reality, especially the ones about foreigners.
Right you are.
I
know who you are. Believe I also know why you've come. We'll talk inside. Make yourself at home.
Hey, where'd I put the bloody vodka? Ah, there it is. A snifter.
What if it's poisoned or something? But if we refuse, it's gonna be a very rude thing to do. But I'm gonna have to refuse.
No thanks. Didn't come here to drink.
As you will. But I'll not sit here and dry if you don't mind. Before the war, there was a distillery nearby, best in Velen. But their whore sons burnt it to the ground. To the matter at hand, I'm Philip Strenger. Now the blobtits round here call me the Bloody Baron.
Geralt of Rivia. Blobtits call me the Butcher of Blaviken.
I said already, I know who you are. Truth be told, it's the only reason we're talking. How do you like it here in Velen?
It's awful. Let's be frank.
I don't. Swamps, bogs, marshes everywhere.
Exactly. Someone loses their way around here, he becomes damn hard to find.
What are you getting at?
Many have lost loved ones here. Some their wives, others their daughters.
He knows exactly what he's talking about.
Get to the point already.
Ciri, that's why you've come, isn't it?
So she was here.
She showed up some time ago, exhausted, wounded, and stinking like a soaked hound after a hard hunt. Later, I learned she'd come from the swamp.
Do we get to play as Ciri now?
Said some beasts from the woods attacked her before she could reach the village.
Ouch. What a beautiful lovely young woman. And indeed, we play as Ciri. By the way, did you see her face? She really looks like Yennefer. But she isn't her mother. Yennefer is not. But looks like her. The makeup. You cannot access inventory or use signs, alright.
That was close. I must leave this place.
And what can we use, by the way? Nothing, to be frank. Only the world map. And where are we? Wow. So we've come from here. Now we're there, and this is in the past here. We play as the lovely young woman, Ciri. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I think that despite me saying in the beginning that this was going to be a short episode, it actually turned out to be a long one, and quite an eventful one. I really like where this is going. She has a bra, by the way, you can see that, an interesting detail. Wow, things are going, and so cool as always, and the game is as cool as always. I'm repeating myself, I know, but this is going to be the end of this episode, and I hope you enjoyed it. Wish me luck for tomorrow's exam, and have a good day. Enjoy life, and, you know, enjoy life. Goodbye, guys and girls, ladies. gentlemen. And thank you for subscribing and liking. Thanks a lot.